Alright guys, so I lost my stream there, but I'm back. Sorry about that. Lost it, but I'm back. Anyways. So let me see what I missed. Alright, so you guys were talking amongst yourselves. Yep. So quantum files, bottle caps, anybody else who was watching, sorry about that. I lost my stream, but back now. Oh boy. So I'm trying to draw with the repeatograph, but I think the ink itself is it's very dry, so let's see, let's take it off here. So I'm not sure why it crashed, but it crashed. It happens. So as you can see, the ink is dry inside. That's what the deal is with it. It's just the ink is dried up. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, sorry about that. For whatever reason, my PC crashed. I think it's because it sits idle for a while, then it just crashes. So anyways, so I was just demonstrating, and since I haven't used this pen in quite a while, you can see that the ink it's dry inside. So that's what it looks like. It's just the top power went out. Yep. But I'm back now. So I was trying to draw with this, but the ink is dry. You could tell by looking at in the inside. It's not very good. So can't really demonstrate my $65 pen with the ink dried inside. But we can draw with some other ones. So let's let me pull those out and draw with those. So I got some other ones that are very expensive too. So we got these. This is Artist Loft pens. These are pretty expensive as well. Then you got the microns. Microns are expensive, right? You got those, and I got these ones here. These are Copic. It says hot water on a paper towel. Yeah, they didn't even think about that. So yeah, these are the. This is Copic, Micron, and Artist Loft. So sorry guys for losing you on the stream. Gets the pen flowing again. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I should do that, especially because it's $65. So $65 with dried ink. These are $5. The Copic are $5. These are $3. And then the Artist Loft, these are actually $10 each. So this is all for graphic design and stuff. So for those of you guys who were watching earlier, you see me going through my sketch pad and all that. What that was a lot of that I was using these, a lot of the times. I think I might have used this towards the end, and actually I have some other, by the way, this piece of paper that I have here, this is called Bristol paper. I can kind of show you, see if I have it here. So it's for illustration too. So that's another reason why it looks the way it does. Oh, I got a very nice Sharpie pen too. It's one of those thin ones. So I like these real thin. Well, this one's actually kind of thick. So it's a Sharpie pen. And where is my music? Darn it. Sorry, trying to get my music back on. Get my music on. Oh, where are we at? I need music. How you guys doing out there? Are you guys having any storm issues? I'm having storm issues over here. All right, and thank you guys for supporting Crafty Mommy85. If you guys went to her channel. Thank you guys for sticking around with me through the hecticness. I appreciate you guys. It's awesome. I'm drinking coffee. You guys drink coffee, or what do you guys drink? What are you guys drinking right now? Drinking pop? You guys drinking beer? Bottle caps, I was saying at the time you're on the West Coast, and in Canada we're getting a mild Pacific flow, high clouds, but no rain. Okay. I probably jumped off. Okay, so let's draw some stuff about it. Let's see. Black Phil is drinking scotch in an hour. Quantum Files has got the hot chocolate. All right. So I'm just gonna start off with something here and let's see what it flows. So a lot of the times, what you guys saw is like I just start off with something simple. So I don't know how well it's gonna be, you guys. So it's gonna, you know, since 2010 since I've been drawing and stuff, you know. So it's been quite a while, but we'll see what we can come up with, you know. All right. Here we go. Of course, I'm starting with the Sharpie. Get some thick lines going in here. Sorry, I couldn't show you my $65 pen there because it dried ink. It's a bummer. I'm bummed out about that. So sometimes when you're starting off, you know, I just kind of let my mind wander. So this is kind of different because I'm not used to. So I'm obviously doing the streaming. This is the part that I'm not used to. You know, so I'm starting with something, and usually, like if I was doing it on my own without the streaming, I would just be, you know, letting it flow, letting my mind just flow. But since I'm streaming, I don't want to be rude to you guys. I want to keep an eye on what you guys are saying, and you know, also try to keep it interesting, right? So put some more light on it. Maybe I can move my mic so you can hear me a little bit better. Let's see this. All right. Oh, come on, Mike. Work with me. Work with me, Mike. See, it keeps on flowing down. I'm not sure why. All right. It's probably because it's too heavy for the stand itself. So I'm not sure where I'm going with it. I'm just going. Let's look at the Artist Loft pen. So the Sharpie works okay, but I'm drawing Crafty Mommy logo type of thing. That's what I'm going for. And then sometimes the different thicknesses in pen, depending on what it is, you know. So this Artist Loft has the number 3 on it. So that's for those of you guys that don't know, that just represents the width of the pen at the very end. So we're doing just drawing some letters. So do you guys draw too or no? Quantum Files, Black Phil, do you guys draw, or are you guys just appreciate art? See, and like when you're starting off, it's not that interesting. It's usually towards like the end when you're actually reaching something that you're actually getting it, you know. So it definitely does take some time. See, a couple of my friends, they do logos. They do like band logos and stuff like that. So they their logos are usually very spiky, and sometimes it's very like unreadable. So I'm trying to make sure that it's somewhat readable. So are you guys checking out some other live streams tonight? I think Pusa Studio is doing a live stream, and Panic D Videos is also doing a live stream. And I don't know if you guys got a chance to check out some of my other videos. I don't know if you guys are into some of the metal music. There's some, actually it's not even metal, it's like you know, like more like doom metal. I don't know if you want to call it doom metal. But yeah, so some of the videos that I posted one earlier today by the band Ghost Bath, and then I have posted another one from a band called Wolf King, because I also perform in a band. And actually, let me check Twitter real quick. I want to make sure that I'm not missing something here. I want to double back. Oh, it's Crafty Mommy. I see that she's on Labor Day weekend. I don't know if she got my message or not. But yeah, that's what I was trying to do a stream for her, and I don't know if she got my message or not. Let me send her a comment real quick. Real fast. Sorry, guys. All right. I'm just replying to her. Let's see. I hope she don't mind. All right. Now let's get back. So I'm trying to do like trying to do like a logo thing for her. She's cool. She's helped me out, and so in this stream, what I was attempting to do is to get her some support, trying to get her to 1,000, because she's at I forget exactly where she's at, but she's 1 second. Okay, just wanted to put that out there for you guys. Just for you guys sticking around. I appreciate you. Obviously, this part is not as exciting as my other stuff. We were looking at all this artwork, you know. And see, the thing about all that is that, you know, the end result is awesome, you know, and what's happening is awesome. And then, you know, but, you know, this is like the beginning parts of it, you know. Those are the tough parts, you know. So it's just you know, you're just kind of like going through the motions, and you're going slowly, you know, and that's the part that a lot of people can't get past. It's the fact that, like, when you're starting out and you're drawing, you know, it just takes so much patience, and you have to stick with it, you know. And it's actually like the end result that really matters, you know. So if you can imagine, so you see how long it's taking me just to do these 3 letters, you know. If you can imagine sitting there doing all those, like if you saw all my my sketch pad, all those little details, and it's so crazy, you know, it's so involved, you know, and you're just, you know, you kind of get lost in the art, and then you don't even know what it's going to turn out to be like, you know. But then when you got the end result, and then you're showing, like I was showing all you guys, and you know, when everybody was here watching when I was going from page to page, and you're seeing all the end results, you know. But it all starts like this, you know. So let me get back to it. Actually, let me try that other pen. Let me try this one here. This is a Copic. So this is a 1, you know. And you know, I appreciate you guys being here, and you know, it's really awesome. Thanks for sticking around. And what I'm using is Bristol paper. So the Bristol paper is made so you can draw. I think that's another thing that maybe you guys don't know about. So Bristol paper is it's made for taking ink. So this is what it is. It's expensive paper actually, you know, but it's made specifically to accept archival ink. So the ink that I'm using. So that's another aspect of the drawing process, is that you're using a texture paper that accepts those inks, and it gives you a whole different type of look. And 1 second, guys. All right, so here we go. Let me see. Let me respond, because she doesn't know. Let me respond. Crafty Mommy is on her Twitter right now, and she doesn't know that I'm doing it. Actually doing the live stream now, and have been on for almost 2 hours, right guys? I think it was 2 hours. That's what we're on. A few people subbed you. Okay, sorry about that. I'm just responding to her real quickly. So you guys who are on before my stream crashed, people were heading over to her, and her oh, hey, Bottle Caps. So I was just Bottle Caps. I was just talking to Crafty Mommy, because she just responded to my message, because I reached out to her on Twitter, because I was telling her that I'm doing a live stream for her, and I'm actually drawing something for her right now, which is basically her logo, or not her logo, but it's something that I'm drawing just to show her some support. And obviously she's not gonna come back and watch the stream from earlier, and I honestly, because since it crashed, I don't know if it's gonna go continuously, or if it's gonna have a break in between. It might have a break in between, I'm not sure. So I don't know if she's even gonna see the before scenes, you know. So right now, like I was talking, Bottle Cap, so this is kind of like the boring part, because this is where it goes from what you're gonna see, what it actually is to draw. You know, it's not like, you know, because I was showing you guys a sketch pad, and I was going from like one to another, you know. So I'm actually showing you guys like a year's worth of work, you know. And it says, I think it's a new show. Yeah, I think so too. So the other one is either saved or it crashed, I'm not sure. So somebody else, you know, I'm not sure how that works, but anyways, that's how it is. I think I might be able to check on it. Let me look real quick, just out of curiosity, just to see what it's doing. So yeah, so it's showing me that they got one going now. I'm gonna go into my creator studio. Hopefully it won't mess anything up. So let's see. So yeah. Bottle Caps, you are exactly right. So it's a separate show now. So she's gonna have to look at the old one if she wants to see what it was all about. That's where I gave away a lot of my paintings to Forever Home and everybody else. So this is a new show. So it's a brand new show. So welcome, guys. Oh, I feel so silly. Because I am silly. And I'm not even drinking. I'm just drinking coffee. So it's a brand new show. And got 6 people on here, which Black Phillip is still sticking around. Quantum Files is sticking around. Bottle Caps is back. And there's a few other people who are not saying anything. But Crafty Mommy responded. And I told her that I'm going with it. It says, I'll talk to my chief and get you an invite to the power plant I work at. Bring your camera, lots of pipes and boilers. Awesome. So Black Phillips, where exactly are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Because I'm in Chicago. Just keep going with the drawing here because Crafty Mommy might pop up. I don't know how you guys figure out all that live stream stuff. What do you mean exactly? Bottle caps, like the. Oh, yeah, Black Phillips, downtown Chicago. Well, I'm kind of in the suburbs, but I can get to downtown Chicago quite easily, actually. So that's awesome. Yeah, I love Chicago. So much to see. I actually do a lot of photographing it. Oh, making it work with the OBS. I'm using OBS Studios to do it, but I think what happens is that when it sits idle, like, so if it keeps running and it sits idle and I'm not doing anything with the cursor, which is what happened. I was showing you guys that expensive pen. It just crashed, so that's why it didn't take. So that's an episode. So that's a whole episode that's archived now, which has got all my previous stuff, and this is a new one. I guess that's what Bottle Caps was saying. So yeah, it's definitely a new episode. And I hope I'm not messing this up. So I'm doing it. I'm doing it on the fly. Sorry if it doesn't look awesome. I'm trying to do the best I can. So like this is what I'm not used to drawing and then like chatting with you guys at the same time. I mean, I don't mind at all. You know, I just don't want to be rude, so I'm gonna keep talking. And so you can see I'm using the different pens to do this, you know, as it builds up, you know, so you're seeing it like as it's going, like, you know, moment by moment here. And let me check real quick on Crafty Mommy. Sorry, let me check real quick, see if she responded to my message. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, cool. All right, let me log off from that. All right, Bottle Cap is saying, can you draw with both hands? I can spray with both. No, as I'm left-handed, man. Bottle Caps, I'm left-handed. So when you see all my drawings, it's with this hand all the time. This one can't do much as far as drawing. I know it's kind of weird, but if you can spray paint, if you can spray with both hands, that's awesome. You know, it's a lot better than what I can do. That's for sure. So yeah, and then if you guys are wondering, the music in the background, that's musician. His name is Buckethead. Guys, have you ever heard of Buckethead? He's a guitar player. And then, so what I'm doing right now is I'm drawing. And here's another thing that I'm doing. I'm doing this upside down, or sideways, I should say, because I want you guys to see what I'm doing. But at the same time, when I'm drawing, I'm not drawing. So what you're watching here is in this direction, but it's actually like this. From what you guys can see, I don't know if that makes any sense. So what you're watching is from this side, and so normally I would be drawing. So I'm actually drawing like sideways. So it's kind of strange. And I'm trying to keep it nice and trying to keep it looking good, but I don't know. See how well that works. And I'm also switching between pens here. it's unfortunate that it's a new show. I wanted it to be just one long stream, but you know, I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting the PC to crash the way it did. So when it crashed, it just went blue, which scary. What do they call that? Bottle cap says your hand covers the. Oh! When I'm doing it. Oh, just go ahead from my. Really? Okay, so maybe if I go, let me see. Maybe if I go like this, will that be better? You guys see it better like that? So this is brand new, and then Black Phillip is inviting me to go take pictures of his power plant. I think he said this. Is that what you said, Black Phillip? Power plant? If so, that's interesting. I do street photography randomly, like kind of like at Millennium Park and a couple other locations down there, you know, by the metro station and all that. And you know, there's a lot of new buildings going up, and this summer was kind of a wash for me because I was gone from doing internet and all this stuff. I was busy playing music. You want me to zoom? I don't know if I can do that. Oh boy. See what I'm using a prime lens, so I don't know if you know, prime lens doesn't have a zoom, unfortunately. I can bring it closer like this. And see, now it's all out of focus. Let's see if I can focus it in. Focus. So you can see it, but I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it from here, unfortunately, because I don't have the zoom capability for this camera. You know, it was nice when I was showing you guys all my like artwork and stuff. You know, that worked out pretty well. But the zoom capability, I just don't have it, unfortunately. So that thank you, Bottle Caps. That's something to think about for the next. So and by the way, all this was just on the fly. So I was just you know, doing it on the fly. I wasn't even expecting to be doing this, and I wanted to come on the stream, and I'm actually you know, taking a chance because Pusa Studios and everybody else, they all stream on Saturdays. Am I correct on that? Is Pusa Studios and I think Panic D Videos and several others, they're doing the streams tonight as well. So you know, I'm taking a chance on doing the live right now, you know, unfortunately. So I know some people are, you know, I know when there's live streaming on Saturday, I don't know about you guys, I jump back and forth, you know, so I can I can be on multiple streams at the same time. Do you guys jump back and forth or no? You'll hear from me in a week. You have a mutual friend. All right, Black Phillip, take it easy. Thank you so much for sticking around. You stuck around for a very long time, and I appreciate you. So you have a good evening, my friend. Great talking to you. Okay, so let's get back to this. So people are coming in and out, which is perfect. That's fine. You guys do your thing. And Crafty Mommy has not chimed in. I think she just posted a new video, actually, like, so Memorial Day video or something. I think that's what she was posting on Twitter, and I hope she don't mind that I'm doing this. I don't think she mind. I think she said she's cool with it. She's cool with me trying to show her some support. That's what this is all about. Thank you, my friend. You have a very good night. Says, I always like your shows, but I keep missing them. No problem. All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. See, and this is like slowly building up, but you see, like so it's taking, you know, like 30 minutes to build up, you know. All right, you guys have a very good night, guys. You know, thank you for sticking around and following me along. See, I like this Copic pen. This one seems to be flowing a lot better. All right. See, the ink just flows so much better. I don't know why, but it does. I hope Crafty Mommy doesn't think this is strange. I'm just trying to support. That's all. And it's like slowly builds up, and that's how it goes, guys. You know, when you're drawing, it just takes time. It takes a little bit of time to build up, and you know, each little detail eventually comes together into one. You know, so you guys are watching my sketch pad, and you guys are seeing like the final results, and you know, all those little steps. You know, it took a long time to get all those little steps together. So Chicago musical videos were cool. Oh, thank you. If you're talking about the ones on my channel, the ones I posted earlier, the music stuff, it was like metal. See, I wouldn't say exactly metal. It's like doom metal, or I don't know. There were some melodic pieces to it, you know, definitely. And so yeah, the bands that you saw was Ghost Bath and the band Wolf King, and then I have one scheduled for upload tomorrow, which is Abigail Williams. If you ever heard of those bands, or if you didn't, you can check those out tomorrow. I perform with Matiana, and that just happened this past Wednesday. Actually, we played on a Wednesday. We played at Reggie's Rock House, and then I also filmed those bands, and then I put up the videos, which is what you probably saw earlier on there. And by the way, guys, if you guys are in the market for a drum machine, I'm gonna put up a drum machine for sale very soon. So bottle caps. There was a heavy metal ones, the headbangers, and then there was the outside ones, I think. Oh yeah. The Blues Fest that was at Millennium Park, and there was some jazz players in there, and then the metal one. So yeah, so go back and forth. I enjoy all kinds of music. What do you guys like? What are you guys into? What kind of music do you like, Bottle Caps? Quantum Files, what kind of music do you enjoy? I'm gonna keep drawing here. Let me know. I know there was some like really like heavy like hitting stuff, like the slam brutal death metal stuff that not too many people get into. That I was part of something that I cover. It's like a 3-day. It's called the Chicago Domination Festival, and I put those up as well. There was a ton of those actually. It was 3 days worth of music that I put up. And right now I'm just I'm drawing the logo and see how it comes together. I haven't drawn in a long time, guys, so it's been over close to 10 years. Quantum File likes rap. What kind of rap do you like? Do you have any specific artists that you like to listen to? Quantum Files. Bottle Cap says, I like the raunchy Southern resonator guitar. Oh, awesome. So Bottle Caps, do you have any particular bands that you think I should check out? So keep on drawing. I haven't listened to rap in quite a long time, actually. So if you can suggest some stuff out, Quantum Files, I'll definitely look into. I like listening to all kinds of different music. See, and I'm trying to make the T. Max Vision RVT. How are you? How's it going? You're brand new to the stream. How are you doing tonight? I'm basically just doing some drawing here. If we never met before, my name is Frank. I'm a musician and I'm an artist, and I create content to support other artists as well as other musicians. So this is part 2 of the stream. Earlier, what I was doing was I was showing off some of my spray paintings, and I actually gave away some of my spray paintings. And right now, awesome. Thanks. I met you through another channel. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for stopping by. Glad to see you here. So this is part 2. So what happened was that we were going through all my artwork from the past, from like back in 2010. I gave away some of my spray paintings, which I'm gonna mail out to some of these awesome YouTubers that are on here. I'm doing a stream for Crafty Mommy85, which her link is in the description. And right now I'm actually drawing something for her. BottleCap's video, whatever you find. I always enjoy your content and the way you present it. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate that. So Max Vision RVT. So right now I'm doing a logo for her, and what I'm trying to do is help support her. She's trying to get to 1,000. She's at 912 right now, I believe. So I created this live stream so we can all, meet up. By the way, guys, if you guys don't know each other, if BottleCaps, if you don't know Max Vision RT Quantum 5, if you don't know Max Vision, get each other's backs. Go check out and support. I think this is his first time here on the stream. So this is a bit different than my usual stuff. So my usual stuff was basically me talking directly to the camera. So actually the camera that's pointing down at the artwork that I'm doing is usually the camera I'm talking to, which is the Panasonic GH2, which has no zoom lens, as BottleCaps was trying to tell me. So basically, I'm usually talking to that camera and I'm doing shout outs, or I'm usually doing something else, or actually describing photography or something else to do. So this is very different than using 2 screens. And if you were watching earlier, I was into about 2 hours and then my whole stream crashed. It just went away. So I don't know if the storms has something to do with it, but there were at least 7 people watching, and then it just crashed. And I was gone for, I'd say a good 5 to 10 minutes, but then I came back on. So this is part 2. And I'm just drawing right now. I did message Crafty Mommy, tell her that I'm trying to bring some supporters to her. I got her link in the description. So if you're interested in going to check that out, if you go down in the description, you look for Crafty Mommy85, and just trying to get her to 1,000. If we could do that, that'll be really awesome. And I'm just drawing. I'm actually drawing her logo. Okay, sounds good, man. No problem. Yeah, I know that this is some distance away, and I don't know if I can get it any closer. The tripod that this camera is on is all the way at the bottom at its lowest point. Maybe I can put it on something so you guys can see it better. Let me grab something and maybe I can lift it up a little bit more. 1 second. Oh, as I destroy my mic. 1 second. So we're all just hanging out, having a good time, getting to know each other, going to each other's channels, and supporting. So let me try this. And you can take these pens off of here. Alex Grover. This almost comes from. Just getting the feeling it's not doing a good deal. All right, Alex Grover, how are you? This is your first time on my channel. I believe it is. I don't think I've seen you before, and I'm trying to see how I can lift this up somehow. Oh, all right. See if I can do this. My might be a little, I don't know if that's better or not, but anyways, that's what I'm attempting to do, is try to get it better. Anyways, so Alex Grover, how are you? I think this is your first time here. I don't think I've seen you before, or I could be mistaken. If I am mistaken, I'm sorry. And this is a stream for artwork that I'm doing, and I had shared some of my other stuff with the other YouTubers earlier, showing off some my spray painting stuff, and I'm actually just doing a logo at the moment. And give me 1 second, I need to check on something to make sure. Alright, oh yeah, Pizza Studios on in the house. They're doing their thing. And I'm actually gonna tweet this out. If you guys can help me out and retweet this, and if you can try to get some people on here, say what's up, say hello, go support Crafty Mommy85. I want to send this out right now and see if we can get some folks on in. And see, hopefully it won't crash again like it did last time. It crashed. So if you see part 1, I gave away some artwork. So if you were checking that stuff out, I gave away some of my art earlier away, and so this is part 2, because we actually crashed, or the stream crashed, and it was not good. I don't know if the storm has something to do with it. It might have. So right now, let's keep going with the logo. And see, so it takes some time. So if you're watching my sketch pad earlier, and I think if we go this way, it'd probably be better. So obviously this takes a little bit of time to do. So what are you up to, Alex Grover? If you're still there, what are you up to tonight? How did you come across the stream? How did you find it? I'm just curious. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. But it's always interesting to know how people come across the stream. Because I don't know if the notifications work all that well. I mean, they do and then they don't. So I'm not sure. I know that I forget the name. Raven. Raven something is her name. Now I'm screwing that up, and she's probably gonna be pissed off. I get notifications from her because I have notifications turned on for her stream, so sometimes I get that back, and then I can check out her streams as well. So earlier I showed my $65 pen that has dry ink, so that's that kind of backfired on me. It was nice while it was working, but you know. You figure $65 that you would not run out of ink, but it didn't run out of ink. It was it had dried ink. That's basically what it was, you know. So seems like the storms have passed, so I should be good. Hopefully I won't have any more issues. I think what happened is that the PC sat idle for a while, and once it sits idle, if you're not moving it around for some reason, this happened before too. I was doing an interview with Lady Borgia. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Lady Borgia, but I was in an interview with her, and 2 hours in, the whole thing crashed. So it was very, very unfortunate. And if you guys are interested in checking out the first part of this, I gave away some of my spray paintings. And if I can show some, maybe I can show some of that right now. So this one's going to a new home. This one's going to Quantum Files. So I gave that away to him. All right, so I'm just I'm checking right now on the second part of it, make sure that it's there real quickly. So sorry to keep you guys waiting on the artwork, but this one's going to Quantum Files, and I gave away a bunch of other ones as well too. So Yeah, it looks like so yeah, so the original one that crashed is up. It's now archived, so it's on there if you guys want to see it. And then so this is a new streaming one right now at the moment. So for you guys who just joined in, if I've never seen you before and never met you before, Max Vision, RTV, and Alex Grover are brand new to my stream. Welcome. Appreciate you guys being here. Truly amazing. Bottle Caps is also in the house. He went to get his glasses, but so this is the one I gave away to. I gave this one to Quantum Files, so he's going to be getting that in the mail. So if you check out the first part of the stream that crashed, you will be able to see it. See some of my other spray painting stuff, and then I also went over my sketch pad with you all. So I was showing some of my artwork that it was about 2 years old. A year in the making. That's what it was, you know. And I think I got to the end of that, and then the whole thing just crashed on me. So very upsetting. Let's see. All right, so it's coming along, and forgive me, I haven't drawn in quite some time, so I'm just doing this on the fly and just trying to do the best that I can. Hopefully it'll turn out well. And if you guys haven't gone over to visit Crafty Mommy85, she's got some new videos out. Very cool. And actually right now I'm gonna do let me see, check this out. Let's see if I can. I don't trust my circle, so I'm gonna cheat on this. Don't tell anyone, guys, I'm cheating. I'm cheating, so I guess it's not the best logo, but you know. So for you guys sticking around, sticking through the storm, all the craziness that went on, the disruption. Let's see my hands. Nobody saw me draw that circle. It was all freehand. Just tell them that it was all freehand. I do use rulers, by the way, so that's sometimes you have to use rulers. You can't just freestyle it, you know. Sometimes you have to use some tricks, you know. That's what it's all about. And bottle caps, what I did is I raised this up a little bit. I don't know if you can tell. So I raised it up by 2 inches. I put it on top of this box. See that? So hopefully you can see it a little better. And then I also raised the light too, so we can see it. But I know that when I'm doing it, I'm blocking out the drawing. So I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna keep moving my hands so you can see what I'm doing. And just making sure. And I think somebody's messaging me. 1 second, guys. Let me check real quick. Somebody's messaging me on the other. Just want to check. I want to double check this. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, so it's all good. All right, just let me respond real quick. Okay. Sorry about that. So I'm watching this on a cell phone. Okay, cool. I think most people probably will be. Okay, so let's keep going. And So I'm just doing the basic shapes, and then I'm just filling it in. All right, you know, and as you can see that then there's a build up, you know, and you know I don't know how long, you know, it's gonna take, you know, I don't know what else I'm gonna add to it, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna come back to it, and you know, this whole thing could be filled up, you know, who knows, you know, or I might just keep it simple. So you kind of get an idea of what my thinking process is when I do these. Is that it's very I'm letting my mind just go at random, you know. So if sometimes one thing leads to another, like so as you can see, there's like a little leave the sign in the middle, to separate the two words. And I'm looking at this and I'm thinking that circle looks like something. It could be could be a moon, it could be something else. I'm not sure. It's very random, and I don't. I let it free flow. Just let it loose and let it do whatever comes naturally. And I might come back. After I do this initial pass, and I don't know how long I'm gonna. I might cut this off, in 10 minutes or so. But I want to keep it going. I know this. Rachel, she says she's gonna go get a few martinis, and then she's gonna come back and be on the stream and see how long I can keep it going. I wanted to do a long one because I noticed that people see, like, I don't know if you guys go to the Pusa Studios and you guys check out their streams. They're usually on for like 3 hours, and they have like 30 to 40 people watching them, when they do their streams, which is awesome. And it doesn't seem like a lot of people leave, but me, I'm on the smaller end, Then I had issues, that thing crashed, unfortunately. Now, for you guys sticking around and hanging out with me, I appreciate you guys, that's awesome. It's very cool. So I just got a cold bottle of water. Keep drawing. Yeah. Just keep going, right? Keep flowing. You guys hear that? The people are like fucking going nuts with their motorcycles out there. So once the storms... So if you guys were watching the earlier stream, the storms came and there was like huge thunder, right? And it was crazy, and people were like, whoa! People on the stream, they're like, oh wow, that's crazy. We're checking all the spray paintings. St. Lucia Fear, that's right. All right, Quantum Files is still here. Wow, hanging on. Cool, man. That's awesome. You make me feel appreciated. It's totally awesome. So what's happening is that we had the storms, right? And then once the storms are done, now the humidity rises up, right? So the humidity rises up. Now the coast is clear. Now all these people start riding their motorcycles, so you can hear it in the background. And they're probably Harley Davidson. I don't know what it is. I can't see from the top. I'm all the way on the 13th floor over here, so. But you can see how loud it is. Even from the 13th floor, you can hear that from down there. It's so weird. And I try to get some like soundproofing going on in here, and it's like you can still hear it. And then I don't know if you guys saw the first streaming part of this. There was a storm, and it was just so loud, and the lightning was just so you could see it. So if you go back and you check that out, just like, oh my God, Steph Opal, how you doing? How are you, my friend? Great to see you on my stream. So as you can see, I'm doing something a bit different here. Guys, say hello to Steph Opal. I'm sure you guys know who you guys are. You guys got each other's backs. So Steph Opal, I've been on for almost 3 hours now. So what ended up happening is that I was showing off some of my artwork. Let me pick it up real quick. And I actually gave away some of it on my first part of the stream. So I gave away my spray painting. So this is the spray painting that I gave away to Quantum Files. So he got this one. And actually I gave one away to Happy Trails because they were on here. Gave one away to them. Rachel Evolve was on here. And I was going to give one away to her, but she says she didn't have enough room on her walls. So basically gave that away, gave a couple other away. And then what I was doing is I was going over my sketch pad, which I'm not sure what I did with it. I think I might have put it away. No, it's right here. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry guys, I'm just catching up Stuff Opal on what was going on. So So I went over my sketch pad, you know. So I went from showing off my spray paintings, and then I was showing off my sketch pad, right? So obviously, Steph, this is different, right? From what you used to see me. I'm usually talking to this camera, right? And what I'm doing is something a little bit different. So I'm actually like, this stream is for drawing, and I'm kind of dedicating it to Crafty Mommy85 because I'm trying to get her up to 1,000. She's at 912. So I'm kind of drawing her logo sort of, and I reached out to her and said, hey, I'm doing this stream to try to get you some people over to her channel, and some people have gone over to her channel, which is really cool. You know, we're just kind of like hanging out and supporting each other. And actually, like Rachel Evolve said, she was here, and she wants to go get a couple of martinis. She's gonna be back, so I'm gonna stick around as long as I can. This is something I don't do because you guys know when I do my my streamings, I usually do. I'm like on for 20 minutes. I do shout outs. I say what I gotta say, what I got coming up, and then I'm off, right? So this is different, you know. So I'm trying to do something. And then Steph Opal, I checked out a few of your videos. One was, I think you were in the forest because you say you live near the forest. And I was just watching some of that, and then I also watched another one when you were talking, which I haven't heard you talk, or I had heard you talk, but you were talking a lot more, which is awesome. And I hope that you make more videos where you're talking because it's really cool. So Stuff Up, do you draw? If you do, I'd love to check out some of your work. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm drawing the logo, and actually Bottle Caps has been he's been hanging out with us tonight on the chat, and he's been really cool. He's been watching us on his phone, and I've been hanging out here for a while, as well as Quantum Files has been hanging out too. And you know, it's cool that they have patience, because it's like, you know, like I was saying earlier, I was showing off my sketch pad, which is like a year's worth of work, and I was flipping through and I was going so fast, and everybody was like, oh wow, that's cool, and it's awesome, you know. But all that like took so much time. And actually, if you've been watching since the beginning of this is the second stream, because Stuff Over, my first stream crashed. So I was on for 2 hours, and I don't know exactly what happened. If I set idle, this is entertaining. Well, I'm glad. I hope it is, you know. So what's different is that when I draw, I'm not used to having a chat, you know. So I'm trying to make sure that I keep you guys stay, you know, consistently active and still talk to you, and then also maintain, you know, somewhat of a good aesthetic with the artwork that I'm drawing for Crafty Mommy85, which is what this stream is trying to get her. I'm trying to get her some supporters to her channel. She's trying to reach 1,000. And where's my music? Where's my music? Gotta have music. So, right, Stuff? Gotta have music, or else it's no fun. So I had my music going earlier. I don't know what happened. Let me go back here. I got a couple albums saved on here, and so that we don't. There's like planes, and there's cars, there's Harley Davidsons, all kinds of stuff going on. But I need music. Here we go. All right, this is much better. I mean, it's subtle, but you know, I'm also near like there's a airport nearby, so there's all kinds of planes like going by, which is annoying. So you got motorcycles and planes and all kinds of weird stuff, and I'm trying to draw for you guys, and this is just a bit annoying. So Stuff, is it raining out by you guys? Because it was raining here earlier, and I think that's what knocked out my my stream, which is not cool. It says, yes, I fell in a rabbit hole and got eaten by fire ants. Really? Stick bugs made home in my hair. I had fun. Yeah, it was 333 hours. Okay, cool. So stick bugs. What are stick bugs? See, I'm a city boy, so and fire ants don't sound very nice. So Stuff, that's I'm assuming that it's very humid over there by because you're south. If I remember correct, you're New Orleans. Am I correct? And you like to climb trees. Interesting. What kind of trees? All kinds of trees. What kind of trees are around where you're at? Are there pine trees or what? And see, now we got ambulances. So okay, so we're getting airplanes. Then we get motorcycles. Sometimes people yelling. They got thunderstorms. I mean, what else do we need, right? I was going to call 911, but I didn't know where you... Oh, that's great. Oh, boy. Yeah. Good stuff. Oh, you guys got thunderstorms going on over there? Oh, really? You're a paramedic, Bottle Caps? That's interesting. Can you share a crazy story with us? Paramedic life? What you got? Anything crazy that happened with you that you can tell us about? You don't have to, but hope everyone's okay after the storms. Yeah. Oh, over here, yeah, everything's fine. Never lost power. Just besides me, my PC crashing, but I think it's because it's set idle. I think that's what the problem was. You know, I'm not sure, but. Nola, yes. So, Steph, are you familiar with the band Down? The band Down, with Phil Anselmo sings in it, and guys from oh boy, I can't think of their name now, but they sing in that band too. I'm trying to think of a paramedic story that I heard. I heard a paramedic story, Bottle Caps, about my friend was a paramedic, and they went to pick up a homeless guy who had fell asleep, and he fell asleep in near a dumpster, and I guess he had a wound, and the flies got to the wound, and there were like all kinds of maggots crawling from the wound, and I guess when they got to go pick up the guy because he was acting kind of crazy, he was trying to hug the paramedics, and they didn't, they're like, oh, well, you got all kinds of maggots coming out of your wound, it's on your arm, and he's like trying to hug them. So yeah, not a very nice story at all. Didn't mean to gross you guys out with that, but I keep trying. So I'm trying to remember the name of the band that fell on some maggots are good. They eat dead flies. Yeah, I guess. Quantum Files, like, what the? Yeah, it's a true story. So Steph Opal says oak, pine, and love oak. Oh, Steph, were you filming? What kind of camera were you filming with when you? I seen that and I was like, wow, like kind of. Were you filming with your phone? Just curious about that. And sorry to gross your guys out with the maggot story, but it was just funny. So yeah, this homeless guy was trying to hug them. It was crazy. He told me some other stuff, but I can't really like talk about it on the live stream in public. Maybe I'll PM you guys some crazy stories. Oh yeah, feel the love. Everybody's loving each other. Good. And guys, don't forget, Crafty Mommy85. So you see how it's coming, how the logo is now coming together now. It's slowly getting there. And I'm just free flowing, and I know some of you guys saw my little secret with the circle here. So I'm not doing that with the 85. I'm actually just free flowing, doing it. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I see what you're saying, Bottle Caps, but they're so YouTube is actually holding it. Oh, okay. COC Pepper. Yeah, yes, yes, that's right. That's right. Corrosion of Conformity. That's what I was trying to remember, stuff. The name. So yeah, I love Down. Just their music is so awesome. I sing and play that. Really? That is awesome. So don't forget, you can always send me a friend. Okay, yeah, bottle caps, I will do that. So I guess apparently I can see what you were saying, but YouTube don't like showing that, I guess, because it's an outside it's an outside link or whatever you want to call it. So it's not shown, but at least I can see it, you know. So anyways, yeah, I'll definitely hit you up on that for sure. And guys, yeah, if you can RT this, we can get some other people on here. There was 2 different people that came on here. They were brand new to the stream, and I appreciate them coming on. Let me go back on the chat and let me see if I can see who they were, so I can mention them again, because they were brand new to the chat. So Alex Grover chimed in, and Max Vision RVT chimed in. So they were brand new here. My phone, yes, covered with moss and alligators. Wow, your phone was covered with alligators and panthers and bears. That's pretty extreme stuff. So, Steph, do you like this format where I'm just drawing and hanging out? This is brand new. This is brand new to me. So I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this. Actually, Quantum Files stuck around for quite a long time, you know. Nice. You guys are awesome. For everybody that stuck around, it's for everybody that actually watched the beginning stream and who was checking out all my spray paintings and stuff like that. You guys were looking at all that. And the guys who are, everybody who's getting a spray painting mailed to them, thank you so much. And like I said, yeah, if you guys could, when you get the spray paintings, when I get that delivered to you guys, if you guys get those, if you can take a picture or even make a video of you guys holding the spray painting, that would be awesome. That way we can like help each other out. And if you're new here on the stream, and I'm actually checking out Happy Trails. Let me see. I'm just on the other side because I'm just responding to messages right now. Crafty Mommy85 is who I'm doing a stream for, so we can get her some supporters and get her up, her number up. She's at 812 right now. All right. So we got the music going on. Stuff Opal is in the house. Bottle Caps is in the house. I think Quantum Files is probably still hanging out. I'm sure he's lurking somewhere. I'm just checking up on my friends here. Let me just check where she's at now. So see what happens. Okay. So guys, she's at 918 right now. So I'm trying to get her to 1,000. And actually, her right now, she just uploaded her new video, DIY flag shirts. And then she also has a Becca Wood dryer balls review, Pinch Me Free sample box unboxing, and how to make soup can candle, which is something that I watched and I commented on earlier. So she does a lot of crafts, and this is the stream to support her channel. I told her I was doing this for her too. So let's see. Love them, good friends. Frank, did I say something wrong? Bottle Caps. No, everything's fine. Just true story. Enjoy very much and relaxing. Yeah, sure can. 1 second. I actually have it in the description, but I should be able to grab it from the description, which I'm going to do right now, and I should be able to put it in the chat for you guys. So she's Crafty Mommy85 is very cool. This is the logo that you're seeing here, and she supports too. So if you guys catch up with her, she'll support your channel. I'm gonna put it right in the. I'm gonna put it right in the chat right now. Give you 1 second, and then we should be. Yeah, Steph, you're totally fine. It's all good. Nothing wrong. We're all having a good time hanging out. Let me see. Here we go. So it should be in the chat, guys. If you guys want to visit her channel, I just put it there. Hopefully you guys can see it. Let me know if it goes through or not. So yeah, Steph and Bottle Caps at Quantum Files, we're all just hanging out, having a good time. I'm drawing. I think I might be out of coffee. I don't know if do I still have coffee? I think I do. Let me check. Yep, I still got coffee. So whatever you guys are enjoying, if it's water, if it's bourbon, if it's beer. I know Rachel Evolve is having martinis, and she said she was going to be back. I don't know if she will be or not, but we'll see. And then Steph, I know that you said that you were getting some negative feedback on your one of your videos or something. I'm not sure what it was, but I can't figure out why anybody would be a negative towards you, because you're a very awesome person. Every time that you've been commenting on my videos or you've been on my chat, you're just awesome. You know, you're very supportive, and you know, love the stuff that you do. Your music, your art, everything that you do is awesome. And you know, when you're becoming successful, you know, what ends up happening is that people come out of the woodwork and they want to try to, you know, bring you down a notch by saying bad things and stuff. So I don't know what that's all about. I didn't see it, but I know that you were mentioning it on one of your videos, and just don't let it stop you from being you. Be you, and just be cool, be awesome. Oh wow. So Bottle Caps, you're saying 920 now. That's awesome. Thank you guys. That is very, very cool. I did message her and on Twitter and let her know that I was doing this, but I know she's probably pretty busy. She just uploaded her new video, and you know, just trying to get her some support. You know, that's all. Yeah, that's totally. Bottle Caps, thank you for doing that. That's very cool. It's very, very nice of you. And guys, whoever comes in here that's new, who doesn't know Bottle Caps or doesn't know Steph Opal or Quantum Files or anybody else on here, please go check them out too, and give them your support. You know, show them that you know that we're all here, one big family. It's like I'm doing the logo for Crafty Mommy right now. Let me get back to it. I start to ramble and then I forget that I'm drawing something. And by the way, I'm drawing this sideways, so it's a little bit difficult. Hope you guys don't mind. And then my hand gets in the way too, because I'm actually left-handed. I don't know if you can tell that or not on the video. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm doing it the right way. So for those of you guys where I told her, Frank said, okay, cool, thank you. For those of you guys who saw from the beginning, from where I started this, you know, so I started started from right here, and I kind of did this, and I'm using 3 different pens. So I'm using the Sharpie, I'm using Artist Loft, and Micron, right? Micron pen, and I'm using the Copic pen. And this one seems to flow a little bit better. Copic pen does, so I'm gonna use that now. So this one is somewhat expensive. And see, and here's the funny thing about this is that these pens, so this pen is $3, this one's $5, this one's $2, right? This one, the Rot Ring Repeatograph, this one is $65. It's a $65 pen, and it's dry. The ink is dry, and this pen is dry ink. I want to no, I'm not gonna throw it, but it's just funny that the most expensive pen in this whole bunch has the dry ink, and I can't do nothing with it. Steph Opal says, okay, got it. I shall visit. Look forward to her channel. Cool. Yeah. She does a lot of arts and crafts, so this is why I'm drawing her a logo. So I don't know how much longer, you know, keep going, but I'm gonna keep going, keep drawing, and keep it alive, keep it real, you know. You guys, thank you for sticking around. I hope you're I'm trying to keep the music playing so it's not too loud, and then I wanna keep chatting with you guys, and just spread goodness like what we're doing, and thank you for joining in. I know that there's a bunch of other people streaming. I saw Angel, I think she's streaming, and I went to check up on that, and I think that she's streaming right now, which is very cool. So if you guys don't know Angel, I know Angel's, like, I go on her streams from time to time, although I haven't been on for a while because of I don't know if you guys saw my my other video on Wednesday when I was streaming, if you guys joined in on that. So I was gone for quite a while. There was a lot of music concerts came up, and I had to do a lot of filming and a lot of photography work, and that kept me really busy. And actually, if you guys are interested, that's all up on my channel. All those that concert footage is up now on my channel. If you guys want to see some of that, if you guys are into the brutal death metal stuff, that's there. If you want to check that out, that's from the Chicago Domination Fest, and that's what I was doing. That's what took up a lot of my time, and then also performing as well. Thank you, Frank. Steph Opal says, thank you, Frank. Love everyone to be kind to one another on all channels. So it was for everyone just to be peaceful to the fam channel. Definitely. And, I think that so far I've known you guys for quite a while, bottle cap stuff and Quantum Files, Forever Home, Happy Trails, and I've seen you guys on and off from different streams and different people that we know, and it feels like a good community. Everybody who comes together, we're all helping each other's channels grow, and I try to bring something different, and I try to help out in different ways. Obviously it gets tough every year. With YouTube, because they keep changing things, and then sometimes some things work and sometimes some stuff doesn't work, and it's good, if anything, the fact that we all stay connected, we stay cool with each other throughout these months and years now, it's a very awesome thing. It's actually right now I'm just replying back to some of my messages on here real quick. Sorry guys, just checking up and make sure that this is all still going, and I'm just gonna send some messages out to see if I can get some more people on here. If you guys can like and RT this, that would be awesome. All right, so what do we got here? Okay, cool, awesome. All right, sorry guys. All right, let me get back to this. I think I know what kind of pen that is. Does it have a soft side, a hard side? Yeah. You're talking about this one here. Yeah, it does. If you're talking about the one that dried up, no, the one that dried up has it's just I'll show you this one here, the Rot Ring Repeatograph. So let me see if I can pull this out. So it comes off. So it's very so you can see it's a very thin tip, and so basically what the ink inside of it is dry. That's all that's dry. I don't know, you probably can't tell on the camera, but yeah, it's just dry ink. So unfortunately I can't show you how it works, but it does one continuous line. It's one flow, $65. It's a 10.10. So it's very thin. So yep, that's what this is. So there's no soft side to it, unfortunately. Oh yeah, sorry, bottle caps. Let me keep going with my art. I keep forgetting. I start talking and then I forget that I'm drawing something for Crafty Mommy. So anyways, so yeah, so I'm just switching off, and you guys can see like the different styles of what each pen gives you. It gives you something different, and I'm just free flowing with this, guys. I'm not You know, so I don't even know. I don't know exactly what it's gonna become. You know, it could have you know, it could have many layers. You know, you know, and if she likes it, then I will definitely you know, be glad to send it out to her. You know, that'll be cool. And you know, so what do you guys think as far as like supporting? Do you guys think that this is a cool thing to do, or what? To you know, have a stream that's dedicated to another person, you know, and then to get them some support, and then also draw. You know, so I'm doing like it's just a combination of all kinds of things. You know, so whatever I can do to support, that's what it is. So Bottle Cap saying I should be a tattoo artist. Yeah, I've heard that a lot. And you know, that still might be in my prospect to do. So I don't know. I don't know what the future holds as far as that's concerned. You know, it would be nice, and I know that when Forever Home was here. She mentioned that I should look into to do illustration for books, you know. So you know, so that might be something else that I might be looking into, you know, to do some illustration stuff, and you know, try to make some money from that, you know. So this might be the way to do it too, you know, to get some attention, you know, like if some publishing company sees my stuff, you know, and they can be like, hey, you know, we can use you for our book, or that, you know, that seems to flow with whatever they're doing. Like I know that, like if you watch some of my earlier stuff, I know Bottle Caps was watching all my when I was flipping through my my sketchpad, and he saw some of the stuff that was in there, you know. You know, if that could be useful in a book and I can make some money from it, that would be like totally awesome, you know. Then I like I said, I can stop selling my stuff on eBay. Oh wow, S2W Themes. Hey, how are you? How's it going, my friend? I've been on for quite a while. As you can see, I've been on for an hour and a half. It's great to see you. How's it going? How's it going by you in New York? We have some major storms. Sorry guys, I'm gonna get Enzo caught up with what I'm doing here. So basically, the stream is to support Crafty Mommy85, and I'm drawing something for her. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to you know, show my artwork from back in 2008 and to 2010 and several years. So what I ended up doing was showing off my spray paintings, and then showing off my my sketch pad. And then at the same time, I'm also trying to get Crafty Mommy to 1,000 supporters. So that's what I'm doing, and so that's what I'm doing with this stream. So it's brand new, and as you can see, I'm trying to do I'm trying to do two angles. So I'm trying to do so this is the camera I usually talk to, and then this is my webcam. So I got two angles going, and then I'm drawing at the same time. And so let me show you what I did too. So I gave away my spray paintings at the beginning. So my first stream was going good, and then it crashed. So I was showing off my spray paintings on my first stream. So the first half of the stream is gonna be what you see, me giving away this. So I gave this away to Quantum Files. Won this one. It's my spray painting. All right. So he won that one. I'm gonna get a message from them, and I wrote down who it belongs to for free. I'm sending it out to them. This one went out to Forever Home. So if you guys didn't see this earlier, these are my spray paintings, and I went through a stack of around 8 of them. Thank you S2W Team. So I was going through a stack. I have a stack of about 100, and we were going through all of them. I believe Bottle Caps was might have seen some of these too. So this is going to I wrote it down. So Forever Home is getting this one mailed to her. Frank, Stuff Opal says you are doing great. My mama was gonna be one tattooed us. I love comic books too, and books or art for music. Man, it's cool. So Stuff Opal, if you want, I can definitely do another stream next time for that specific to you, and I can do a logo for you. So I gave away these for free, actually. This one's going, and I wrote down, so Happy Trails Hiking, I wrote it down under so I don't get these mixed up. Sending these out. I'm gonna mail these out, so they're gonna PM me their address, and I'm gonna mail these out to them. And all I ask them to do, what I was asking them to do, is just to either take a picture, or even they can do a video holding the artwork, you know. And to be honest with you, and so when I got on here, I wasn't planning on giving it away, but they were responding to it so great, you know. They were like, "Oh yeah, I love that," you know. So I say, "Hey, you want this? You can have it," you know. As a matter of fact, Rachel Evolve was on here, and you know, she was looking at it, and if she didn't have a lot of paintings already on her wall, she would have taken one too. So I gave them away. I gave away 4 of these, you know. Did you do that with a rattle can? Yep, pretty much. So I used different spray cans to get these done, and you know, it's just a technique. And if you go back on my videos back into like 2008, they're archived. Actually has me showing this process of how I do these, you know. So you're gonna see some more feedback, especially. Ansel says, "Wow, never knew that you were so creative. You rock." Oh, thank you, S2W Themes. And by the way, guys, anybody on here that you guys don't know, but it seems like you guys all know each other. But if you don't know each other, go and support. And this stream is dedicated to Crafty Mommy85, which is I'm doing right now. And actually, Bottle Caps has been sticking around, as well as Steph Opal has been sticking around from the beginning of this creation. I haven't drawn in quite a while, so maybe it's not as good as it should be, but I'm trying my best. So I'm gonna keep going with it, because I know Bottle Cap says let's stop talking and I should just keep drawing, you know. So that's what I've been doing, and so that's what this stream is about, and trying to keep it going as long as I can. I know that you probably just used to see me for like 20-15 minutes, and I say my thing and I go. This is different. I'm trying to stay on as long as I possibly can. And actually, like my first stream, I was staying on, and then it crashed. So if you go back to the first stream on here, is actually me giving away my paintings, and then it crashed. So then when this started over, as a Bottle Cap said, it's a brand new stream. So unfortunately, you can't go backwards with this one, but you can definitely see it. You can definitely see it on the other one, because it ended up crashing, which is unfortunate. But it's still archived, so hey, it's all good, right? You should do shows like this more often. Okay. Yeah, if you guys like this, if you guys are enjoying this, then yeah, definitely keep it going, you know. So it's a little bit more involved than just the shout outs that are very short, you know, and then we can all hang out and like just have support. Cool. Thank you, and how have you been? I haven't talked to you in like so long, and you know, Lady Borgia too. It's been so long. It seems like we kind of lost track of each other, and I have to go back and catch up with your videos. And it's been quite a long time, and obviously with me, you know, I ended up doing so many things, and it took me away. I was actually getting in a rhythm of things, and then I got caught up, and it's like, oh. You know, and now I feel like, okay, I come back, but I want to come back strong and with something different, you know. And let me keep going. Yeah. So I'm kind of looking forward, and like I was telling Quantum Files and everybody that's getting like the spray paintings. Let me see. Actually, let me show you guys something real quick. I want to show you one of the ones that I couldn't depart with. There's one with a sexy lady. Maybe you guys didn't. I don't know, Bottle Caps, or you guys didn't see. So it's a little bit different than just. So here is that. So it's a sexy lady. So all these, as you can see, there's a stack. It's a stack of spray paintings that are, you know, they just sit in my closet. You know, so I was glad to actually see it. You know. see somebody make good use of it. This STW team said, yeah, I've been busy this summer working on certification for stage. Oh, wow, awesome. Now on vacation, so haven't done much on YouTube. Okay, yeah, that happens. So yeah, this lovely lady here, a little bit sexy. And then let me show you, because somebody wanted this one, and I just couldn't. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I couldn't depart with it because it's one of my favorites. Then I'll get back. I know Bottle Caps is like, finish the logo. But I want to show you one real quick that I couldn't depart. So here's this one. It's like a kind of a wintry scene, and this is also done with spray painting too. This is spray painting, and I couldn't depart with that one. But I want to show you guys one with a dragon. If I can come across it real quickly, then I'll show it to you guys. Because I couldn't depart with it. Seem like I'm finding it here. Let me go through it. So yeah, so there's a lot, and you know, like I was glad to give it away, because it's if it just sits there, you know, not being enjoyed, you know, if somebody, you guys, the YouTubers out there, you know, find some use for it and you hang it up and you can enjoy it, then you know, that'll be awesome. Okay, so I'm coming to it, I think. Okay, so here's one. So that's a dragon. So I couldn't depart with that one, but then there's one that's really one of my favorites that I definitely can't depart with. I couldn't get away. And I think it was I believe it was Quantum Files wanted it, and I'm like, I can't I can't give it away. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, where is it? I feel like it's so near, but yet so far. Oh boy. Sorry guys, just flipping through. There's a lot of them. There's at least 200. So these are all from back in 2010. And you know, I was really into spray painting, and I did quite a bit of them. And I just I never got back to it, you know. And then and you know, and an inspiration from Crafty Mommy85 was to get back. Let's see what I think I might have missed some of your comments. Bob Ross, super smooth style, love Bob Frucker. Oh yeah, okay, cool, thank you. Wow, the lifestyle, bottle caps, that will make a cool tattoo. Yeah, yeah, I haven't done the spray painting thing in a while. Which is I'm trying to find that particular one, but I can't seem to locate it. Boy, it's somewhere. Oh, here's one that you guys might enjoy. That's a spray painting. So I'm trying to locate that. So that dragon is not actually the one I'm trying to show you guys. The one I'm trying to show you guys is a little bit more detailed. I can't seem to locate it right now for some reason or other. Sorry about the mic bumping. Oh, thank you, Bottle Caps. I appreciate it. Thank you, Steph. I enjoyed. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying that. Here's one with like kind of like a waterfall type of thing. Oh, I can't find the one with the dragon, which is really cool, and it's unfortunate. I wanted to show it to you guys. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, such a shame. But you kind of get an idea, and so what I was, you know, what I was trying to do, and like, you know, at the moment, you know, when I was going through them, I gave them away. Here's another one. Still trying to locate that one. feel like see, because some of them might stick together, so I'm not sure. Because the spray paint, that's why, you know. Here's one, since you guys like the, that's not the dragon one that I was saying, but that's, says, Steph Opal says, you got it going on, Frank, love it. Okay, thank you, Steph. Oh, thanks, Enzo. I'm glad it's exciting. I know the other one, I know that the drawing thing is kind of boring because it's, you know, it takes so long, but, so as I was mentioning before, you know, these take time to do, and then you know, so watching it happen, it's like a laborious process. But when, you know, once it's finished, you know, that's when you get that's the rewarding part of it, you know. Here's this one. It's kind of got like the rays of light. So all this is spray paint stuff, you know, techniques, and then what I'm using is like I'm using magazine and papers, and then I'm creating the texture with magazines and papers. So even actually like watching, if you touch it, it has a texture to it, you know. So it kind of, so even like seeing it on the screen doesn't do it justice because of the fact that you know, when you actually have it in your hands and you're touching it, there's a texture to it, and it's actually, it pops out, and it's on glossy paper too. So you know, when you have it in your hands, it's a whole different thing, you know. Oh, okay, I found it, guys. You guys ready? Let me show you. So somebody wanted this one. Here we go. Somebody wanted this one, and I could not depart from it. All right, stuff, bottle caps. And so you ready for this? You ready? Here we go. This is the one that I cannot depart with. Here we go. I can never let go of this one. Not in a million years. Let me get my music back on. Hope my thing doesn't crash. All right, got the music going. Thank you. Yeah, it took me a while to do that one. So this is a combination. Steph Opal says it's 3D, and I love. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so what you're seeing here is a combination of the spray paint and then the pen work, right? So this is the spray paint, and then underneath it is the dragon, and then I do the detail work on the inside. All this on the inside, and then the eyes is also spray painting. So it took quite a long time to do. And there's actually like color pencil inside too, so you have a bunch of different techniques in one. So you have the spray painting, you have the inking, the black ink, and then you also have color pencil inside of it. So this was done in 2010. That's it, Frank. Stuff Opal says stream like this and I have art time with Frank. Okay, well, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Yeah. As long as my PC doesn't crash, you know. So combining all this together, right? So you're combining the streaming, the supporting, right? Because that's what we're all doing, you know. So Crafty Mommy, hopefully she'll see this because that's what the logo that I'm doing is for her. You know, that's the logo for her right there. You know, and then you guys, we can all just you know, just enjoy so that it's interesting. You know, I mean, doing the shout outs and stuff, that's cool. I like doing that too, but you know, I want to up the game, and you know, I haven't done this in a while. I haven't drawn, and for a while, I was actually doing these, and I was doing these Facebook, you know. So, and it was going strong, you know. I was getting thousands of views on because people were watching me make these, and I was actually putting it on a time lapse, you know. So you see me doing these, and I would do it on a time lapse, so it's going real fast. And I was gaining a lot of popularity. So what ended up happening was, but I don't know if you guys remember, back when Facebook wanted to make sure everybody had the real name. So all you guys know that my name, my channel name is Arte Morbid, and on Facebook it was Arte Mortifica. So what ended up happening is, like, as my views were gaining on Facebook, and it was getting more popular, my art was, they shut down my Facebook channel, or not my channel, they shut down my Facebook. And their reasoning being is like, oh, your Facebook isn't it's a business page, you're using it as a business page, so they shut down my Facebook. And I was pissed, you know. So they took it down and said, oh, you're not using your real name. And I was like, what? You know. Bottle Cap says the rattle cans out and do this on live stream. Oh, thanks, Bottle Caps, I appreciate it. Steph Opal says, beautiful detail you showed the goods, Frank. Thank you. Yeah, this is one of my favorites. This is like the number one, and I can't I can't depart with this one. Somebody wanted it right away. Everybody's like, I want this one. I'm like, I can't give it away, guys. Sorry, I gave away the other ones though. But so like I was saying, so Facebook shut me down. They converted my channel, which I had growing for such a long time. They converted my channel to a business channel. They let me keep all my stuff, so they sent me my files in a zip file, and they sent me all that back, but I lost all the connections. So anything that was streaming wise, it was on YouTube, anything that I had posted on there, any videos, all that was gone. They took it away. So that kind of like sidetracked me. Stuff over, that would be cool to transfer onto vinyl smooth up. Thank you, I appreciate it. So that's what ended up happening, guys. Facebook shut me down because I wasn't using my real name, basically. So then they asked me to create another account that was a personal account with my real name, which I did. I still kept my original channel, which is now an artist channel. But you know, all that momentum that I had going went down the tubes. And then, so then I started focusing more on YouTube, you know, and so it's been that long. It's been that long since I did artwork, you know. And then, like, you know, Crafty Mommy85, she supports my channel a lot. You know, she comments on my videos, she shares my videos. And so I wanted to do something for her because she's about to, you know, she's very close to 1,000. And so I wanted to do something nice, and I figured, like, you know what, like, what can I do that's nice and that's helpful, you know, and then can bring all the things together, you know. So actually, so this idea to do this, I came up with it this morning, and I messaged her, and I said, hey, I want to do this. Bottle Cap says, so what, Franks? That's the past. Keep doing live streams like this. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Bottle Caps. Not sure if I'll do it every night, but this night for sure, just to try to get her some support, you know. And then we're all hanging out, you know. And if I got the time, then I'll do this. I'll definitely, you know. So if you guys want some logos done, some support, you know, like this, and you guys are enjoying this, so this is what I'll do, you know. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying hanging out, you know. Like I said earlier, I gave away the artwork. And you know what? Like maybe in the next stream, I'll do I'll go over the stack again. If you guys want to join me who didn't make it to the first stream, I'll go over with the spray paintings. I'll bring them out, and maybe I'll give away some more, you know. So we'll see how it goes, you know. But not that dragon. I want to keep that dragon. It's just you know, or maybe I can do something that's very similar, you know, to that, you know, that combines all the stuff, the pen, the spray painting, and all that, you know. And I was also doing a thing with the spray painting that's called reverse spray painting on glass. So yeah, if you guys can imagine, say Bottle Caps is asking some questions. Go down the hardware store and buy some more. So Bottle Caps, okay, so for you guys too who are watching, 8 people that are watching, so now imagine what I just showed you, right? The spray painting stuff. Now imagine that on glass, okay? Imagine what that would look like on glass. So I was doing that for a while, And that's something I can maybe talk about on another stream. So imagine a frame, right? And you got glass, and then doing a reverse spray painting. So you have that type of artwork on glass, if you can imagine what that looks like. And I was doing that for a while. So if you actually like look back on my archives on YouTube, if you type in Arted Morbid reverse spray painting on glass, look for that, and you can see it. You can see it step by step. Yeah, so look for reverse spray painting Arted Morbid, and that should come up. And it's gonna look weird because back then I wasn't talking. Like I see, I'm talking right now. Let's see. Bottlecap says, so you point the camera at the piece of glass and start painting. That would be so. Yeah, Bottlecap. If you guys got the time, type in onto YouTube reverse spray painting on glass Arted Morbid, and you'll see me. And this is before I was able to talk on camera like I'm doing now. Like I'm very chatty and talking. I wasn't doing it, so I'm wearing a mask. It looks really weird. And then you see me, and I go through the steps. I have a clear glass that came from a frame, and you see me go through the steps as I do that type of artwork on the glass. And that's actually up on YouTube, so you can check that out if you're interested. Let me keep going. I reached out to Crafty Mommy, told her that I was doing this for her. So I don't know if she's gonna come on or not. She doesn't have to come on, you know. I'm glad that she's up to. I think Bottlecap she's up to 920 now, so that's awesome. They got a little bit of support there, you know. Very cool. I'm very happy to be doing that. Let's see. Need to check that out. Yeah, sure. It'll always be there. That's hilarious. I was scrapping paint off of glass today with a eraser. Yeah, so it's kind of similar to that in a way, I guess, you know. But it's called reverse spray painting. I had gotten it pretty far actually, and I don't have any examples of it here because I ended up selling those actually, so I don't have any examples to show you guys, unfortunately, you know, or else I would show you. So that was how far I had gone, you know. I was really into it, you know. So you guys met me after I had stopped all that, you know. But now I wanna get back. I want to get back to it, you know. And what a way to get back to it, by supporting you guys and you know, helping other artists, you know, like Crafty Mommy. She does a lot of arts and crafts, you know, and it's very inspiring, as well as I know Stuff Opal. She does her artwork too, and she's into art, you know. It's just very awesome. So very cool. I think I'm gonna draw a rose right here. Have you guys ever drawn a rose before? It's actually it's very cool to do. It's actually quite simple, you know. It's very free flowing, you know, because it's like you just kind of let your hand just go where it needs to go, you know, and you just, you know, kind of like that, you know, and then you have like a rose, you know, just like that. You know, I add some little thick lines to make it look like the leaves are kind of folding in, you know. And by the way, guys, thanks for taking time out of your Saturday to hang out with me and to be here and to be drawing. And I'm sorry about the crash. My PC crashed, and see, the sun would be shine right through. Beautiful. Yep. Let me check here real quick. I just want to go back and look at all this, make sure that I'm not missing anything, any of my messages on here. Oh, okay, cool. All right, so it's very late. I got nine people on. Oh wow! Hey, thank you guys for joining me and checking this out. You know, I didn't know how well it was going to be taken because of the fact that, like, I'd never done this before, like with the drawing, live streaming, and you know, drawing and stuff, you know. So I didn't know how well it was going to be taken. So I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it, you know, as much as I am enjoying hanging out with you guys tonight. I know earlier, as I was starting the stream, you guys weren't on yet, so I was going to go on at 7:30. and it was getting so close, and I was stepping back, and I actually, this light that's right here, I actually fell over, and it fell and it crashed, and it just burst out, and I'm like, I'm 2 minutes away from streaming, so I had to run and get a new bulb from my closet and put it back in. So I was kind of having some difficulties, and I didn't know how well this was going to work out as far as like the two angles, you know, because like I said, I'm usually talking to this camera, and you know, I'm working with OBS, by the way. So by the way, if you're interested in everything that I'm using, hold on 1 second. Bottle Cap says pick one night. Cool. Yeah. So if you want to know what I'm using, if you go and check out the links below, is what the stuff that I'm using. Stuff Opal says yes, pick one night, Frank. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. If I can do these, maybe you know, Saturday nights seem to be cool, you know, to do with. We'll see what happens. You know, I'm not sure. So yeah, definitely cool hanging out with you guys, and thank you for your support. Thank you for supporting Crafty Mommy85. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna keep going with this. You know, like I said, I can keep adding to it. Seems to be working out pretty well, and you know, see what happens. You know, I like supporting other creators. You know, I love supporting you guys, and you know, being here and doing this on the live. You guys been hanging out. As Bottle Cap says, Saturday is perfect for you to see these live drawings. That's cool, man. You know, I'll definitely try. You know, sometimes I end up working Saturday nights, but if I don't, then I'll definitely keep it going. You know. Like I said, I had issues with setting the stuff up, and now I think I'm pretty well good as far as the streaming is concerned. So I should be able to do it, you know, on a consistent basis now, you know, for sure. Cool. I'm glad that it does, you know, and you know, I think that we're all cool with each, like that we're friends, you know. We've been following each other for a long time now, you know. It's not like we just met, you know, and we've been supporting each other's channels and checking each other's stuff out, which is really cool. So obviously the drawing thing is kind of new, you know, and I enjoy drawing. I like doing these. Because it's just something that's, you know, I'm passionate about doing this. That's for sure. You know, I enjoy coming on and then being able to interact. You know, and people can see me doing it. You know, obviously it'll get better. There's even the light that's shining down on here. After 2 hours, the batteries ran out, so this one actually shut off, and I couldn't finish what I was doing, and so I had to go and change my batteries, and you know, so there was a little bit of inconvenience, but you know, it wasn't nothing major. You know, I think you guys, you know, for the most part, everybody came back, and everybody's like, oh, okay, that's not too bad. You know, like you know, I was able to bounce back from it rather well, I think, you know. And yeah, so thanks a lot, guys, for sticking around. So 7 people watching. Thank you. If you haven't done so, I'm doing this for Crafty Mommy85. If you can read the logo, I'm doing this for her in support of her channel. I did reach out to her to tell her that I was doing this, and she said it was a cool idea. Like I said, I don't know if she's gonna come on. Probably it's kind of late now, so this is like the late night crowd now. You know what I'm saying? Like we're all the what do they call it? No, it wouldn't be narcoleptic. It would be well, what's the word when you don't sleep? Narcoleptic is when you do sleep, but what's I can't even think of the word. You know what I mean? It's oh, it's at the tip of my tongue, and I can't remember what it is. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm also doing lives on Instagram. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I'm doing lives on there too. It's just a new format for me that I'm using, and I'll be sharing a lot of stuff on there. Steph Opal says, Frank, at least you didn't get twisted ankle in a rabbit hole. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that, and it was kind of shocking, and I'm glad that it wasn't any worse, you know. It looked quite dark. Was it really, really dark out there? Well, what time of night, if you don't mind me asking, what time of night was it, like early evening or late evening stuff? Because it looked very dark outside. It almost looked like there might have been some storms happening by you. Yeah, it was. From the look of the video, it was very, very dark. It kind of reminded me back in... Oh, where's my music? Oh, come on now. I need music. Come on, music. Here we go. Music. Thank you. All right. Got some music now. Yeah, it kind of reminded me of when I used to go out in the woods and party when I was a teenager, you know. Actually, when I was a teenager, go to the woods and we go partying in the woods, and we fall down many holes. That's what it reminded me of, you know. So we're approaching hour number 2 now. So this is good. You know, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to stream for a long time, which is something I never did before. And yep. Nocturnal. Aha, that was the word I was looking for. Nocturnal. Yes, the nocturnal people. That's what we are now. So, you know, we're out in the woods, and we're partying, and we're doing all kinds of crazy stuff. But you know, when I seen you fall, it reminded me of those days, you know, when I used to go out with my friends, and we go out in the woods, and you know, we get drunk. By the way, Steph, when you're out there in the woods, do you come to get that night vision after a while of being out in the dark, where you can actually see in it? You know, because I mean, when it first gets dark and you walk out there, yeah, it's pitch black, but eventually your eyes adjust. Do you know what I'm talking about? That night vision. By the way, if you guys are wondering what the music is in the background, this is Buckethead, and it's just instrumental. It's a guitar, and yeah, it's very cool. I like Buckethead. It's one of my favorite solo artist, guitar player extraordinaire. All right. So we are approaching hour number 2. This is what it looks like so far. So you see where we had it and where it's at now. So I guess that's kind of a moon, and then these leaves in the middle kind of look like clouds actually. And then I had decided to add a rose to the side. That's looking at it right now. So guys, thank you so much for joining me, and you know, we're approaching hour number 2, and I think I'm gonna cut it off very soon. I hate to go, but it's gotta go. And then you know, I'm glad that I was able to give away some of my artwork for you guys to enjoy. Late evening into September 1st. Grasshopper jumped into thy mouth. I love the words. That's awesome. Yeah, yep. September 1st, you know, and we're still we still got humidity, high humidity, kind of crazy, you know. And yep, yeah. So this is a very interesting experiment, and so Crafty Mommy85 is. I think I want to stop right there, you know. And so if you guys are interested in the pens I was using for this, so we got the Copic Archival Ink multi-liner, right? And then we got Micron 05. Micron is archival ink as well. And then Artist Loft number 3. Bottle cap says I got to get to bed, up early to watch Formula One. Cool, man. Well, thank you for joining me. I'm going to sign off anyway in a few minutes. So thanks for spending the evening with me drawing in Sharpie pen. And then I was drawing on Bristol paper. So for you guys who are interested, that's what I was drawing on. Bristol paper. So that's it. Guys, thanks for supporting Crafty Mommy85. Thanks for supporting my stream. I really appreciate you guys. And for those who are going to watch on the rebroadcast, leave me a comment. Those who are going to be getting my artwork, don't forget to PM me your address so I can mail you the artwork. And so everybody that came in, Black Phillip, and you know, trying to track back to everybody that was here. That was so awesome and very cool for joining me. Definitely very cool hanging out with you guys tonight and listening to some music, drawing, sharing your stories, just going back and, you know, just trying to make sure that I remember to thank everyone that was on here, that was supporting Quantum Files for sure. You know, he hung out even after my first stream crashed, hanging out. Steph, thank you so much. Alex, Max Fishing, just everybody that came by. You guys were so supportive, and I really appreciate you, even though it's just a handful, and I know this is not my normal to go on for this long on a stream. It's really appreciated, you know, and it motivates me to keep going. Thank you, Steph. Love you too. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for being so awesome and so kind always. And definitely enjoy this. Yep. So if Crafty Mommy85 ever sees this and if she wants this, I'll be happy to mail it out to her. All right, guys, I'm gonna cut this off, and I'll definitely be doing more of these since you seem to enjoy it. All right, guys, have a great night, and I'll see ya.